And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel and another live from the man cave. And as always, I tell everybody that this is a family friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. And of course, tonight is another Q&A, and we'll be going over some stuff. We're not going to go into the dark tonight again, but tomorrow we will in the man cave and everything else. Let's put my headphones on and set up my speaker here so that you hear me. There we go. And we have hello, host. Hello, Mount Sparrow. Thank you for coming in. I was going to call you Mount Squirrel. All right. I just finished watching Judy May's videos, and I uploaded some of mine. Let's make this a little dimmer here. And if for any reason I get kicked off, I will come back in as soon as possible. If I don't come back in within 15 minutes or less, that means there's a problem, and we won't be able to come back. But keep upping the thing. Website for the 3 minutes or so. Or if it goes into 15 minutes or so, then just keep checking to see if I'm here. We will check that out in just a second. She says, I have to get to their channel. I'm been so busy. Yeah, but I played Squirrel's channel last night, and then I played Judy May's channel today, and I went over her videos. I looked at her crazy lady video, which was horseradish and Ritz crackers. I said, I don't think I could eat that. I could not eat that. So, but that's it. And let's put up our uh, super chat. Let's put our stars up. Twinkles. Come on. See, I still don't know how to use this. My son showed me and still having problems with it. So what I'll do is I'll put up the mailing address and I'll tell you why. And here it is. Hopefully it will come up on the screen. And it did. Here is our mailing address. This will determine whether or not I get to keep the mailbox. You will get, if you send me your stickers, I will send you 2 of these and 2 of these. You have to send me your stickers. If you do not have any, don't worry. Just send me a sticker uh, if you have them. If you don't have them, send me a self-addressed envelope. I'll include the stamp, and I'll send you the the uh, the stickers, and I'll send you a list of different things that are coming out on the channel and everything else. So we're in Restream Studio now. We're not in StreamYard anymore because they we're not in we're not in Restream anymore. We're we're not in I'm not in that's not it. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, this may be too difficult for me. Like I said, I'm not computer savvy and it's not working for me. Let's get out of this. Hopefully we won't take off the stream. Here, I don't want this. We want this. This is the URL for the stream. That's it if you want to come up into the stream. Okay, and we'll pin this to the top of the page. And then if anybody wants it, can't find it, I will bring it up. Only if you're a newbie in here, you will not be able to come up because I will not tolerate any bad mouthing or lewd photos or anything like that. So, what we're going to discuss tonight in the man cave is what we did today, and I'm trying to get the echo, and I still can't get the portrait feed to work. After this Friday, the 7th, I will get it working. So let's check this out 1 second and see if it okay is registered right. All right. Now my watch hours went down. It's 38.88. 38.88. I was at 90, 30, 39, 94, 95, or 96. It went down. Just like I thought. It's probably going to go up again and it's going to bounce around. I got to get myself in there and get myself into a groove so that I can get the stuff up there. I was just, good evening, all in the chat. I was just telling everybody that my watch hours went down. I was at 39, 94, 95. I'm now at 38, 88. So probably tomorrow it may go down a little bit. Then it's going to go up, and I want to try to keep it up there. All right. And we'll be remixing stuff and everything. Let me see here if we have who we have in here. Let's see. That's my playlist. Come on up. Come on up. Want to go through that? That's the playlist. We'll tell Joseph we're live. This was a voicemail Tuesday. Let's tell him. If he wants to come up, he can. All right. And my watch hours, I'm at 20:53. Watch hours went down. My watch hours went down too. They went down to 38.88. I was at 90, 39, 94, 95. So you're not alone. I'm not going to get there probably this month. I'm having problems with this. I'm still not that familiar with it. Hopefully we can work it out. I got it. Somebody can answer me and stuff like that. To get on this restream and everything else and to get on it so that I can post it and stuff. It's still difficult for me. And my son showed me and stuff like that, and it's not working out. So, and it's chilly again. It's 56 degrees and clear. That says 56. This says 55. So if you haven't given a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. If you haven't given a like, give a like. And once we go into the paid version on Friday, we'll probably have the portrait feed up. But it's not showing up now. So I want to do this too. This. I like that. It highlights us. So if you want to come up, here's the URL to the chat. It's only for people that I know. I will not let somebody else up that I do not know. That's the chat right there if somebody wants to come up. So I'm going down, and I figure by the end of May, I will be up. Probably by the summer, I will be at the 4,000 watch hours. Definitely, positively. So I got to get myself in a rhythm. and I'm going to try it tomorrow. So, what I said I was going to do is we're going to discuss our gardening success and what we're going to plant and stuff like that. And we're going to go through these books one by one and see what plants I got and see if I can get them to grow like they have them growing. This is all flowers and stuff. I will do a short on this tomorrow. I didn't do many shorts today, so that's why I got to check them out. So, gardening success. We're going to take a look at this in here. Winter. We want summer. Autumn. Okay, we'll look at that. Summer. Planting for summer. We're going to take a look at this tomorrow and go over everything. Like before I do the grass, this is early summer. Early summer is it's time when you can relax a little and enjoy all your efforts in the last few months. The best there are still jobs to be done, and that's what we'll discuss. In other words, we're still in spring, but we're going into summer, so it's early summer. What we got to look forward to in early summer. Early summer, it's when early summer, it's when it's time when you can relax a little bit and enjoy the last few months, but there is still a lot of jobs to be done, and pest pests and dis, pest and disease are as active as ever. And this tells us what to do, how to promote, how to act, and then it shows you uh, sow sweet corn outdoors. Shows you how, tells you how to do everything, and we'll be going over that. All right, and then tells you about the plants, the best plants to plant, and we're going to try that. That's one page. Projects and up, earthing up potatoes. We're not going to look into that, but we're going to look into summer throughout the summer and the window box. That's what we're going to look at. Okay. and then we'll go into midsummer. So that's one aspect of it. Then we have the other landscape problems, which we have. Let me get this book. Attracting, and this is what we're going to look at, especially tomorrow. Okay? Attracting butterflies, birds and butterflies. What to do. Shows you how to put out bird feeders and stuff like that. We're going to do that. There's the little caterpillar that you don't want, but it turns into a beautiful butterfly. So projects, plants, and butterfly garden. This says button bushes, eastern red cedar. We don't have that. Spice bush, Joe rye weed, and New England huster and fruit feeder. That attracts the butterflies, and Canadian goldboard, gardenrod. These are the plants that they have in here. Okay. Now attracting birds. This is our plan for tomorrow after we cut the grass and get the fertilizer down. We don't have to worry about snakes. Water features provide needed cover. A different type of preparing. We got to read this. We're going to sit down and read it. We're going to go through the turtles and stuff like that. What I have. I want to show you this. Designing, and this is what we want to do. Designing your wildlife habitat. All right, and we have Judy May in here. This is what we're going to be talking about. That's where I have the birds. That's besides the air conditioner. And we have Judy May in here. Hello, Judy May. She's saying, good evening to everyone in the chat. And then she says, good evening, Stephen. And then, good evening to my dear friend. Have you found your rooster yet? I don't think she did. Uh, Good evening, squirrel, she's saying to him, and then got the eyes looking for the rooster. So we were going over this. We want to make a habitat for the birds and everything. That's what we're looking to do. How native plants are sold. I talk about the native plants, how they're sold and stuff. And we're going to try them. Host plants for butterflies. We're going to try to plant some of these from seed. We're going to grow them in the greenhouse. This right here. I got them yesterday, and we'll be putting them out. We're not going to put grapes out. What we are going to do is design a wildlife habitat for the birds. Okay? And she says, Stephen, thank you so much for watching my short video. I also put a post on your lawnmower video. It's the exact same lawnmower, except mine's not propelled. It's the same company. Mine's not self-propelled. Stephen, and thank you for watching my lawnmower video. Yeah, I'll show you my lawnmower tomorrow and show you that it's the same one, not self-propelled. Stephen, did you get the seeds in your greenhouse? They will be done tomorrow. I'll be doing the flats. I got the plants for the flowers that I want to plant. I got those flowers, and we're gonna plant them on Friday. But I got the plants. I have them in the greenhouse, and tomorrow and Wednesday we're gonna do the one side with flowers and plants. I put seeds in the bottom flower pots, and they're coming up. Got a little bit of the tomatoes coming up. So we'll be planting more tomorrow. Come on. I said it already. And he says, evening, Judy May. And then she gives the thumbs up. Yep, give a thumbs up. So this is what we're doing. I got the 3 beds cleaned out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide what I'm going to put in the flower pots to grow so that it deters the bugs from getting onto the plants. And I'm going to make a mixture of stuff. And we have Fishing with Papa. Hello, all. Thank you for coming in. So, what we're going to try to do is to set this up in some way that I will be making a little garden sitting area on the other side of the house, but not by the bird feeder. You see this right here? You got the sitting area and you got the bird feeder. That will not be together. The bird feeder and the bird bath and stuff like that will be where the bird feeders are. I showed you this. All right. I want to get Judy May says hi to him. We'll get it up in just a second. Fishing with Papa, good evening and welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Judy May, for that. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. I got to get to this page. So we'll get up early tomorrow and we'll do the things we got to do. I'll finish up my shorts, and I have some shorts to look at and stuff like that. And we'll try to keep it up. This is how to do native plants are sold. All right, we're going to look at that in Home Depot. This week, finding native plants. We got to read that. I'll be reading that and telling you about it. Garden designs. This is what we'll be going over as we do it. We'll be redoing the bricks and everything. And this will be in a thumbnail. All right. You see that? Garden design approaches. And I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. Fixing that area along. It's telling me somebody else is live. Bullseye Landscape Design. I'll be showing you the plans tomorrow for what I want to do in the yard. And Squirrel says, good evening to Fish with Papa. And thank you, Judy May, for putting up his channel. Go to his channel. All right. And we'll show the areas and stuff like that that I will be doing. Show my design. We're going to be looking. Exotic replacements and our predators, the cat. That's a bobcat, but we got to get the deterrent. We got to see if that will deter the birds and the squirrels, which we don't want. Project Posting 101. We'll go into that. I have that, and we'll be doing that as well. See that? And one final thing. She says, yeah, you show us all around what you've been doing. No, we got to get this. I went out to transplant my big boy tomato plant after the sun went down. And this evening, as I was taking one out that had green tomatoes on it already, I've snapped the stem at the base. That's what you got to do. And then she says, so I'm going to try to take a couple of starters off at I'm going to try to take a couple of starters of it and see if they'll grow roots. They probably will, because if that plant is on the ground, it's just like the mint, it'll grow. Stephen, back there behind the pond where the statue is, you should cut the brush down so the cat cannot hide there. It doesn't matter. The cat goes behind there. We're going to get that. Uh, on Wednesday, we're going to get all that. I got the new tool to get in there. We're going to take the table that I pushed myself off and sat down. We're going to take that table out. We're going to take the canister filter out and get ready for the new one. And we're going to get behind there and cut all that brush down so the cat can. And we're going to put, I'm going to put, no, she says. I broke the tomato plant right in half. It's done for. No, take the tomato plant and put it in some water. It may root. All right, it's not done. Put it in some water. It may root. I guarantee it will root. Keep it in water. Make sure you've got water. It should root, and then you can plant it. We're talking about making the arbor and stuff like that. We're going to do all this in the next 2 weeks. We're going to be doing all this. Human design habitat. We got the bench and everything. We'll be going over all this. All right. So that's it. And then the landscape guide, this one. Yard care. Same thing. This will be a topic. Yard care. Yard care. This will be a thumbnail. I'll show. We're going to be following this in other books. And it says lawns, ground cover, trees, shrubs, and vines. The vines are for the trellis, which I got. And I decided to put the trellis, hold on. I decided to put the trellis on the side by the bird feeders. And I will show you a design. She says, yeah, that's what I got. I was beginning and I had green tomatoes already. And I'm just starting to grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Home Depot. I'm going to get just a couple of different things to put them in the ground and have the seeds grow and multiply that when my seeds grow. And then multiply the flowers as they grow. So it's by mid-May, we should have stuff. Fishing with Papa. Where did you go? Are you still here? I think he is. Mount Sparrow is here. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Squirrel. Hi. So this is all stuff with sowing the plants and stuff like that we'll be doing. So my plan is to get the stuff in the ground with a few starters. And then as they grow in the greenhouse, I'll take them and plant them in the yard. So by June, we'll have all the plants going. Still here, Judy May. And then it says, good evening and welcome back. So we'll talk about the Miracle Grow products that I have. Miracle Grow, we'll go into that. Tells you all about the Miracle Grow. That's why I got this. Easy Sprinkler, Easy Sprinkler, Easy Sprinkler way to springtime green lawn all summer. So we got to read that. I have automatic sprinklers. So that's it. That's what we'll be doing. We're going over all that, showing you all the tools that I have and everything else, which we'll be doing tomorrow when we cut the grass. I got to put my headphones back on so that you can hear me. So that's it. We'll be following these books that I have. Stephen, when she put up the eagle in two huts, she was talking to me. Okay. And now you're talking to her. When I first come in the room, I asked if she found the rooster. I don't think she did. Uh, Stephen, did you ever plant cucumber seeds? You started? Yes, last year. My cucumbers, I got about 10 cucumbers on that one plant. And what happened, I didn't get it because what happened is it bolted. In other words, it flowered and then grew too fast and then flowered. What you got to do is you got to cut them off right away as they grow. When they're a certain size, you cut them off and you cut this thing so they continue to grow. If you cut it at a certain point where they bolt and they got flowers and stuff on it, multiple flowers, you got to get them off because they will die off because it thinks it's it's fruited, it flowered, and the cucumbers came, the tomatoes came, and you got to keep snipping them, the tomatoes off, so that you snip the bottoms that the plant continues to grow. If you cut them off, cut them and leave the stem there, you got to cut that stem so it continues to grow and produce more fruit as well as tomatoes. I think tomatoes are a fruit. No, the cucumbers seeds that you put in the refrigerator. I have them in the the greenhouse, and they haven't grown yet. I have a couple more that I'm going to stick in there, and we'll see if they grow. And I'll mark them refrigerator and regular seeds and see what grows. I have a few more over here. They came up very, very little. You saw it today. You can see just a little bit coming up. So maybe in the next day or so. The squirrel says, "Hi, Mount Sparrow." So that's what we're doing. And I'm looking to making maybe another greenhouse, getting all my lumber together, getting that table set aside, and getting that area done. Um, Once we get the backyard done, once we get the front grass done, uh, will hopefully be tomorrow before the rain. And it'll be a perfect thing. I don't have to put the sprinklers on. So I showed you that. The last book. Simple by Davis Stevens. And I may even write a book because talking about AI and stuff like that, put all my thoughts together and write a book about what I got from books and stuff like that. I may do a fountain in the bird bath. You can put the little solar things in the bird bath. Not a big one like this, but you get the idea. That will keep the bird bath clean. I used to have a little one. I may still have it. If not, I can get something from Temu or something, or maybe even Amazon, or go to the garden center and see if they have something. That bird bath was my father-in-law's. Took it from their property. And when we got home, we brought it all the way from Ozone Park, Queens. And we got it home. What did I do? I dropped the bird bath bowl. I had the stem, which I dropped that and it cracked. And then I had to replace it. I went to a garden center and I got one. And then she says to Judy May, "No, I've not found him yet. I called and sung for him every morning. Uh, I wonder. I'm hoping he flew back into the trees and went to wherever he came from, and he may come back. He may come back. Like we saw the ducks around today, but they didn't land, so they're looking. And I figure for one Memorial Day, we'll probably have the ducks in the yard again." There's all sorts of ponds and stuff. And she says, "Stephen, maybe Stephen, he'll come back. He probably misses me so much." I know that. I saw that. It was so cute. We sung. And Judy May says she's sorry. This is all the different pond ideas. I have a book on pond ideas. Of course, I'm not going to do this, but you see the pond idea? And I'm feeding the fish every day. Now, once a day. Just take a little bit of fish food, put it in the uh, can, shake it up with the pellets and the flakes, and dump it in the pond. Tomorrow we're going to get to that in the afternoon. In the morning we're going to do the grass. Probably around noon we're going to do the grass. Noon to say like 1, 2 o'clock. and then by 3 o'clock or so we'll get to the pond, and then on Thursday we'll put the mulch down, and Friday we'll get to cutting the uh, mint back, and then putting a piece of liner in there and putting a piece of rock on a roll back there, and then we'll try setting up everything, getting the pond pretty much cleaned up. Without try to do it without taking the fish out. But if we have to take the fish out, I'll show you how we do it. I would love to have something like this. If we get a farmhouse upstate, I want to try to do that. Oh, I am so anxious when we go up there. This is what we're going to try to do on the side of the house. Have their bushes grow up the side. You see that one? This one. I'm going to have the bushes grow up the side of it. I'm going to get 2 rose bushes from a yellow or a orange bush, rose bush. Put yellow on one side, put the orange on the other, and have them grow up. I may do an arbor on the other side with the lattice that I have. I have a bunch of lattice. You see that? Make that. And then you have that. It may take a year, but it'll grow in. She's praying for the rooster to come back. Decorative dividers. That's what that is. So I'm definitely going to put it by the fence. I'm going to do all sorts of stuff. One last thing. In the other book, and that's it. I have the bench on the side house. We're going to power wash it and paint it. So I don't know if I'm going to put stone in the walkway or whatever, but there's an idea. And then finally, we're going to end up, and then we'll get into the stream and talk about anything and a little bit of anything and everything. Landscaping, landscape construction. All right. All those books, you have everything in those books in this one book. All right. I'll reference all of them. That that's beautiful, Stephen. Stefan. Doesn't matter what thing it's Stephen, Stephen, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Uh, I got this book too because if we get the farm, we may want to put up fencing, and it shows you how to do fencing. I have all the books now, and I'll continue to get more on the subject ones I don't have. This is gate, fence, and gate, fence, fence, and gate, fence, and fences and gates, and I make them both. Installing wood fence. And I could do this with pallets. I want to do a little section of pallet and put it by the driveway, uh, so that you with the number on that fence, so people notice it where the telephone pole is, because they don't see the address. So just put a thing up with a nice sign or something like that. Welcome to our home. Just put up a nice fence flowers with flowers on it. Oh, and once we get everything set up, once we get everything for Memorial Day, after Memorial Day, hopefully the good Lord willing will fix the lighthouse. If we have time before, we'll do that. Fix that lighthouse by the pond and get everything running, and then we'll get to the lighthouse in the front of the house. That's why I would have that little gate there, and then the lighthouse. And the secret will be the ferries go from the front of the house to the back of the house. That's the secret passage, the lighthouses. That will be a story. It's a post and rails fence. See that? So we get the idea of what to do. Basically, what we'd probably do is do something like that, and I would put mesh so that the predators can't get in there, like this. Put the mesh. See the mesh? That's what I have. Oh, and go check the video. I put the one hula hoop up on both sides, the blue and the green, and we'll try to do the others tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the weekend, and then we get to the pond. This is the white PVC fence, the vinyl fence. I put a fence up on my old house. I took down the uh, I took down the hedges and put a fence up, a metal fence. because I know how to do it. But it's good to have the reference. Don't remember everything. I'm talking about a little fence. We can make it. I have the jigsaw. We can make it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll show you that on Wednesday. Landscape walls. They shows you all the tools you need. I probably have all these tools too. We have the bricks. Here are the bricks. And what we'll be doing tomorrow, we'll be taking up the bricks, cutting the grass around the thing, and we're going to take some mulch and put it in that area and then put some flowers in there. Have you dropped? I have not dropped my video yet. All right. I dropped a video today about what I did. The garden bed's done. I got the hula hoop up. I got to put that in the description of the thumbnail of the video. The hula hoop is up to make the trellis. As you can see, we'll be going over my bricks. I have the thing and they're overgrown. What we'll do is we'll clean that up. I have those bricks, exact bricks, in the front of my house, in the back of my house, around the pond. Those exact bricks. And that's what I have. All right. And the bricks are also on the other side of the pond where I have the liner. In other words, I put the cement there, made the platform, other bricks, and put the liner over it, and put those bricks like that around. So it shows you the same thing. What I did right there, I did it with bricks. I'm gonna put some on the side of the house. Tells you how to do it more. And we're gonna put the bricks in the driveway apron that I have the two strips that the car goes on, and the middle strip is grass, the front is grass, the back is grass, in between is dirt. We're gonna fill it in, and I'm gonna make prints of the brick. I'll show you that. It'll look like red brick. They're building a stone wall. All right. Stucco blocks. I know how to do that. Sheds. Okay. We have the sheds, and we'll be fixing the sheds up And these are all the tools that are going to be in the shed because I either have them in the garage or in the other shed. And I'll show you why I have the lawnmower in the back shed and I have the weed whacker in the front shed. So I have a question for everybody, okay? Q&A. Question. All right. Why do I have the weed whacker and blower in the front of the house by the greenhouse, that small shed? And in the backyard one, I have the lawnmower in the backyard shed. I could put the lawnmower in the garage. Uh, I could put the lawnmower in that shed, just fold the handle up and put that in the shed. I don't do that. Why do I not do that? Does anybody know why I don't do that in the chat? We'll give you a few minutes. I have the blower, the spreader, and the weed whacker and the blower in the shed in front of the house. As you, on the side yard, on the east side of the house, I have the gate and the shed and the greenhouse. Why do I have that weed whacker? Why don't I put it back with the blower, uh, the blower with the lawnmower in the back shed and use that for garden stuff or whatever? Because, do you know? Because I have the lawnmower in the back. I fill up the lawnmower with gas. I cut the back grass first and then go cut the front grass, the side grass, and everything else, and come back with the lawnmower on the side of the house, put the lawnmower on the side of the house, get the weed whacker out, go in the front, and weed whack an edge, whatever I have to do, get that all done, go all around the house, come back to the shed and put that back in the shed, put the lawnmower back in the, get the blower from the thing, blow the front first, because I blow the front first. Which zone is that? Oh, we got to get it up there. Which zone is that? That's zone zone 2. The front is zone 1. The side of the house is zone 2 and 3. So the backyard, that backyard area is zone 2. That's part of zone 2, where the sprinklers are and everything else. So in other words, this is zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Zone 4, zone 5, zone 6 in the back. We'll go over that again tomorrow. So we're going to try to get zone 6 fully landscaped, cut grass, get the mulching from the back of the garage to the pond, and stop about 3 feet from the pond where I have the mint. We're going to pull all that mint out, and it's just, I'm trying to think how I set it up. Zone 1 is on the bay window. That's zone 1 to the driveway. Zone 2 is the Other side of the stoop to the fence, that's zone 2. Backyard is zone 2 to the gate and the birdseed. Zone 3 is the backyard shed area to the pond. Okay, that's zone 4. Then zone that's zone 3. Zone 4 is the pond area to the side of the house, and zone 5 is the flagpole area, or I have it backwards. I gotta look at the video, or have my sheet. Whereas zone, I think the flagpole zone 1, the bay window to the driveway is zone, and the garage is zone 2. The the fence area is zone 3. On the other side of the walkway and the stoop to the fence to the side yard fence is zone 3. The backyard area beyond the white fence is zone 4. The barbecue area to the raised beds is zone 5. The pond along the fence to the back of the flagpole is zone 6. And that's where the secret garden is going to be. I have it written down, but I think that Stephen, you can go back and watch your video to find out which zone it is. Yeah, but I also have it on paper. I wrote it down on paper. I wrote it down on paper. Do I have it here? No. Or do I? I want to see. This is my minutes from my hearing on my foot. Let's see if do I have it handy? No, of course not. So you get the idea. I think it's zone 3. Where did I put it? That's my ticket. I'll go back and watch the video, but I think it's zone 3. I gotta go back and watch the video. I don't have it handy. Probably in here. Down here. Let me check. Now I gotta go back to the video. Like you said, I probably have it here somewhere, and I'll check for it. But you get the idea. I have it on paper, and we'll check it out. All right. I'll go back to that video where I did the zones. The flagpole is zone 1. The bay window is zone 2. The backyard area is zone 3. from the backyard fence area is 3. Back by the shed is 4. Pond is 5, and then 6. So I think it's 3. So we'll set everything up. And if you go watch the video, I didn't put it down in the thumbnail. I did the first hula hoop on the fencing for the hoops for the plants. You got to check that out. Where you where you suppose that I know about the zones because I put it in a video and I have it on paper. I'll show you what I did today, and I put the hula hoop, but that I gotta put that would take off. I gotta change the title on that. My last video, this one. I put the hula hoop. I cleaned out the bed. I showed you the tool I got. It's not what I expected, but it works. I set it up. I took the hula hoop and I put it around. The first Monday in May, garden beds are ready. So let's get to it. Let me see where it is. Let's see if we can get to it. I showed you pulling out the weeds and stuff with the tool. I got them all out. Why did it do this? The phone is shutting off. Ran out of thing. I gotta charge this phone. All right. We gotta charge this phone. I don't know why it did that. But let's go there. I'll show you. So now we can get in there. Now we'll pick that up. So I'm picking up the weeds. I was out there from 1 o'clock till about 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's today. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Right there. Let's go back a little bit. I show you me cutting it. Not supposed to see my fingers. There we go. Watch, I cut it. So cut it in half. And what I do is I put it through the fencing. Start from one end and do the other. Watch. So I got it up there. This is every other one I'm doing. Let's speed it up a little bit. There. That is a Dollar Tree hula hoop. All right. See, we're getting it around. You see it? Gotta go check that out. There, I'm almost done with it. We gotta change the title of it. So got it up. And then we did the other one. We got the green and we got the blue up. Just the front. We got to do the back. Check out the greenhouse. And then I ended it. Gotta go check it out. So in other words, what I'm gonna show everybody is what I did, and put in the thumbnail, put the hula hoops in the raised beds. And then they'll see I'll leave the caption up that's there, and that'd be perfect. That should get a lot of views. Put hula hoops up in the raised beds. Raised beds are done. Put the hula hoops up in the raised bed. Do you think I get a lot of views on that? I should make a short on it and say, okay, we put the hula hoops in the front. Now we're going to put the hula hoops in the back. Find out tomorrow. You got to go watch the video. We're going to get 2 hours in. We're staying on till 11 o'clock tonight. And I still haven't figured out this yet. The audio on this. Maybe when I get the paid version, we'll have it. Putting audio. Okay, you got me here now. This, that there. We'll put this. Put this down here like that. And do you hear that? Do you hear that? Nope. So let's try this. Keeps going back to that. We want that. Now you hear my voice, but you don't hear the sound card. Nope. So then we'll try this. Okay, now we're at the end of that. Leave that, and we'll go to this one, and we'll try this. Let me know if you hear this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We're gonna go back to that. That's it. We gotta fool around with that before we go live. Do that tomorrow. And Judy May says the hula hoops idea is pretty cool. All right, you get the fencing, you get cattle uh, uh, fence that you would put around the thing, or the uh, cement rebarb that you put in the thing, and you make it trellis, or you get that uh, cattle prod, that fence that you get that on a roll, and you put that up around the stakes, and then you feed the. It's difficult, but you feed the thing through. We know that. We got to do that tomorrow. You're telling me space is low. Okay, hold on. I think your speaker went out. Something, your voice is low. How's that? Is that better? There we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. She says, yeah, I used some of my green bacilla to wrap around my cucumbers so they have something to crawl on, grow on. Yeah, you can use that, but that's cattle fencing or just fence. I don't know what you call it, but it's fencing. And I got to find out the name for it. I got to look it up. Google. It's probably in one of my books. Probably one of my books. But that's cool. You got to check that out. That's what I got to change it to. Put up, finish the garden beds, and put up the hula hoop. Started, put the hula hoops up on one side of the raised beds. Put the hula hoops up on one side of the raised beds. and I'm planting potatoes in the current box, heavy cardboard box, corrugated. Okay. Uh, I may do that in the raised bed, the other raised bed that I built, that I have right here. I had some, but I turned them. Home Depot has them. I may get them there. I would, I would title it something like Dollar Tree Trellis. Yeah, Dollar Tree Trellis hula hoops. Dollar Tree Trellis with hula hoops. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. That's it. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. I can change it now on my phone. Let's do it. Raised beds are done. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. I've had potatoes for about 3 months. Big grow eyes. That that's what I'm planting. I have some that I bought from Home Depot. I'm going to change that. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. What's your but Dollar Tree Trellis? Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. Dollar Tree Trellis with hula hoops. And who's this? Outdoor stuff. Thank you for coming in, Outdoors. Let me see this. Let's change it right now while I have it fresh in my mind. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. I put raised bed is ready for planting. So we're going to change that to Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. First Monday in May. Garden beds are ready for the Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. I'll put that first. Hula hoop Dollar Tree Trellis. First Monday in May. Garden beds are ready for planting. So let's remove this. I'll put it over here. She put up Judy's. She's saying hi to Judy. Judy May put up her list. She's a good friend of Judy. She says, "Thank you, Judy." And she says, "Okay, I will check the channel out after the live stream is over. But I said already, connect connected to you. Congratulations on your 20K. Actually, got 20 subscribe 20K subscribers. Let me see. So, uh, hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis. First Monday in May. Garden beds are ready for planting. Let's move this. First Monday in May, garden beds ready. So now we'll put hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis. Okay. Let's do that. Thanks, Judy, man. Hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis. Dollar Tree save. Okay. It says hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis. First Monday in May. Garden beds are ready. So hopefully people will see that. I gotta make a thumbnail on it. Gotta ask Gemini after we go off the air. Okay. After we go off the air, so that's what I put on it. Hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis, and the thing is there on it. I'll show you this one right there. You see it? It's me opening the hula hoop. I think I'll leave that the thumbnail that they picked. And we can always change it up. As Gemini to make a thing for it. That's cool. Let's go back. Go back. How about that? We got that one. Then we'll make that the thumbnail. I got the hula hoop in my hand, and it says hula hoop Dollar Tree trellis. First Monday in May. Garden beds ready. So many people we get to watch that. Of course, my channel's not put up like that, but we'll see. And tomorrow I'll put up more hula hoops in my garden bed. We missed this. Outfish Outfish Toronto. Good evening. He says, hi, Judy May. Okay, so 10 minutes to go. So we're gonna leave that, and then tomorrow we'll tell everybody in the thing. We're gonna try to get the second one in. If not, by the end of the weekend, we'll get them in. We're gonna do lawn and garden Tuesday. How do you like my hula hoop video? And share it out. I gotta put it on my community tab. So I'll try to watch your every night before I go on. I'll try to watch your uh, crazy lady video whenever you put them out. You're gonna do it every day, Judy May. With that, so we just about covered everything. So we're getting there. Like I said, we're gonna do seed harvest. I'm gonna start saving seeds, and I'm going to offer the seeds to people that want them. And I'll put the names on it thing. I have this that I'm gonna use. And I'll be sending them. I think they go in an envelope. We'll see. This, like this. Monday through Friday. So I'll try to catch it every day before I go live. Before I go on, check my videos. I'll check your crazy lady video first and then do my other videos. These are the seed packets that I'm going to use. I want to try something while I have everybody here before you go off. I'll be offering t-shirts and stuff like that too. I want to see if this fits in a regular envelope. Will this fit in a letter size? Yes. Yes, it will fit. Yes, 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 it will fit. If I have to send you more, I'll send you more. So just pay for the $1 for the seeds. That's all. Cover the cost of the stamp and the envelope. So $1, and I will send the seeds off to you, and I will label the seeds. And I did exactly what you said. On Wednesday, I probably on Wednesday and probably Friday, I'll post a regular video. Okay. So we're going to try to do a short every day and then do some more shorts and stuff like that. So this will fit in this envelope like this. Will fit in the envelope like that. We'll put a piece of paper in it and we'll stick it in there. I want to know what is the weight limit on a letter size envelope.
The weight limit for a standard first-class mail letter is 3.5 ounces. A standard stamp covers up to 1 ounce, and you'll need to pay extra for each ounce over that, up to the 3.5 ounce limit.
So that would be like one of them. So $1 would be good, I include the stamp and the envelope and the seeds. So I'm going to offer them probably in August when I harvest them and everything else for everybody to try planting. We're going to try planting them and try. I got the grow lights for the. Uh, going to make a little green area in the shed. Do we have any super chats tonight? Let's see. It looks like we have one. No, we have none. What we'll do is do a poll tomorrow and on Wednesday. Would anybody be interested in seeds harvested by me or seeds? I'm going to get seed packets and separate the seeds and give like 5, 10 seeds, maybe in a packet, and put the name of the seed and everything on it. And you have to send the money. Let me know. I will send you a thing, the different seeds that I will have. And if you want the seed, you send a money order or not money, a money order or a check, or charge it. I'll put the account that I want you to pay into it. Once I see it's paid, I will send you the seeds, and I'll tell you where to put the address, or you send me it would be $1. You send me the stamp self-addressed envelope, letter size, like this, to me, and I will send you the seeds plus a couple stickers. How's that? Once we get everything growing and going on. So hopefully, I would say after Memorial Day, June, around June thing, and then um, by the end of June, we'll have a harvest. We'll pick whatever we can before we go away, and then we'll do a giveaway on this stuff to neighbors and stuff like that, and then we'll go away for the week and come back, and hopefully everything will be okay. So I'm probably gonna cut the grass that Friday afternoon, and then and then go away Saturday. We'll be going to Stormville in East Fishkill, New York, to look at the flea market, see what they got. Maybe make arrangements to have stuff shipped to the house or whatever we buy. Or then we're taking 2 cars. My son's taking his pickup, and I don't know what else we're gonna do, but his SUV, whatever. Let me see. Actually, my SUV. Where is Stormville, New York? In East Fishkill or Fishkill?
Stormville, New York is located in the town of East Fishkill. It's one of East Fishkill's 6 main hamlets and has its own zip code, which is different from Fishkill.
Stormville is Stormville, New York is a hamlet located entirely within the town of East Fishkill in Dutchess County. It is recognized as one of the 6 primary hamlets in East Fishkill and has its own zip code directing from this hamlet of Fishkill. So is Fishkill a town in New York?
Yes, Fishkill is a town in Dutchess County, New York, incorporated in 1788. It's a historic area near the Hudson Valley, and there's also a separate village of Fishkill within the town.
That's like the town of Hempstead on Long Island, correct?
Yes, that's correct. The town of Hempstead is the most populous township in the U.S., located in Nassau County on Long Island, east of Queens.
Okay. So we just about covered everything. We have 5 minutes to go. We want to get the 2 hours in. So we have 5 more minutes to go. We'll go off at 12, 11:10. We'll go off. I want to ask you one more question. Round Top, New York, is that in the town of Cairo?
Yes, Round Top is a hamlet in the town of Cairo, New York, located in the Catskill Mountains. It's known for its rural, resort atmosphere and is near landmarks like Cairo Round Top Mountain.
Okay. We're going to look for property up there. We're going to look for property in Fishkill, Cairo, Stormville area, whatever. So I have this so that it's perfect. We can put the seeds in there. We'll put thing, and I will include another thing to your order form. You fill it out. And once I get the money, I'll send it out to you. Or you can include the money in it or get a money order. Or I will give you tell you how you can charge it to my membership thing, or have a thing where I gotta look into that. Maybe you can have a thing in there. I want to sell the seeds for like $1.99 or $1. Uh, how would I put that in my subscription or description in the thing? I don't want to put my credit card number in there. How would I have people send me money? Let's ask let's ask let's ask Gemini about that. And then we'll go off the air. Okay, on my live from the man cave, we're talking about selling different seeds that I harvest. How would I offer them for sale to YouTubers that come into my channel? I would have a list that I could send them, but how would I get money or have them charge my account? I don't want to give everybody my charge account. How would I set this up with YouTube? Let's see what we get. Cash App. Mount Sparrow says the Cash App. Judy May says the Cash App. Let's see what she says.
That's an excellent idea for your channel. Since you are already working toward monetization, setting up a system for your man cave lives now will help you hit those goals faster while keeping your financial information private. Here is how you can sell your seeds securely without giving out your personal bank or account details. 1. Use a middleman store, e-commerce. The safest way to handle money is to use a platform that acts as a buffer. You list the seeds, the customer pays the platform, and the platform pays you. Shopify, integrated with YouTube. If you hit 500 subscribers, you can link a Shopify store directly to your YouTube channel. Your seed list would appear as a product shelf below your videos or in the live chat, PayHip, or Gumroad. These are great for smaller creators. They are very simple to set up. You can list Tomato Seed Pack as a product, and they provide a simple link you can drop into your live chat or video description. They handle the credit card processing so the viewers never see your info. 2. Secure payment links. No store needed. If you don't want to build a full website or store yet, you can use professional payment links. Link to paypal.me. You can create a custom link, like link to paypal.me. You send this link to the buyer. They enter the amount and pay. Tip: set up a PayPal business account. It's free. This allows you to use your channel name instead of your real name when people send money. Square online checkout. You can create a simple link for a specific item, e.g.,
I have a
$5
PayPal
for
account.
squash seeds. When the buyer clicks it, they just enter their card info. 3. How to manage the seed list. To keep things organized during your live streams, Google Sheets. Create a view-only Google Sheet with your inventory, seed name, quantity, price. Put the link to this sheet in your video description and pinned comment. The email to buy method. Tell your viewers, check the list in the description, then email me at your channel email with what you want. Once they email you, you send them a PayPal invoice. This is very professional and keeps a paper trail for you. 4. Selling directly on YouTube. Fan funding. While you wait for full monetization, 4,000 hours, you can use these features once you hit the 500 subscriber tier, Super Chat and Super Thanks. You could tell viewers, if you want the rare pepper seeds, send a $10 Super Chat and include your email. YouTube takes a 30% cut of this, but it's the most built-in way to get paid during a live stream. Safety summary for the man cave. 1. Never give out your routing/account number. 2. Use a business profile on PayPal or Venmo so they see Garden Aquatics Remix and not your personal name. 3. Shipping. Remember to factor in the cost of envelopes and stamps. You might want to charge a flat 2-3 for shipping, regardless of how many seeds they buy. Which of these sounds like it would fit your workflow best? Having a little online store link, or just sending people a PayPal link when they ask?
The PayPal link and the app sounds good. So we have another 5 minutes to go. So we'll say goodnight now. And thank you, Judy May. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. A Cash App seems the best way to go. Look into Spotify or look into PayPal. Set up a PayPal business account and link it to YouTube. And if you want the seeds, I'll list the seeds that I have down below when we're ready to do that. We'll do a video on it. They'll probably be in June. And then we'll say it'll be like $2 or $3 for the seeds. That includes the envelope, the stamp, whatever. I'll see how much it costs to do it. And I'll list everything down below. And then you just put the money in the Cash App through PayPal, and that's it. I'll change the PayPal account to Stephen Fitzgerald to Garden Aquatics. And you don't have to use Remix, use Garden Aquatic. That's it. I have a PayPal account. Cash App is easier. PayPal people have trouble with that. But I have a PayPal account already. I'll look into everything, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. That sounds like a plan. So tonight I run my list of European people And then tomorrow night, I'll run Squirrel's List. And then on Wednesday, I'll run Judy May. Then I'll run Grandma Lynn. And then tomorrow, I'm going to call Grandma Lynn again and see how she's doing. So that's it. We're done for this evening. I hope to see everybody tomorrow night. Same time, same channel, restream. Let me know what you think of the video. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and share the video out. Thank you very much. Thank you, Judy May, for the Dollar Tree Hula Hoop title for the video. The Dollar Tree Hula Hoop first Monday, and they did the raised beds. So we'll see what people do with that and see if they go check it out. So thank you very much. I'll give you a thumbs up. How many likes did we get tonight? And we'll go over that. I'll research that myself tomorrow. Gives me something else to do. Thank you for coming in. Stephen, how was your goulash? It was very good. My wife didn't like it. I made it. My wife didn't like it. She said the meat was too tough. My daughter, who hates beef, she ate it and she liked it. So that was a good thing. So I should have filmed it and everything else, but I did it around 4:30, 5 o'clock after my daughter came home from work and my wife had the TV on and everything else, so I couldn't do it. So I could have muted it and just did an overlay, but we'll work on that on the next one. Mouse Sparrow says good night. Mount Sparrow says good night. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. Mount Sparrow, thank you for that. Hopefully you find a rooster. Yep. And keep praying for her. I hate this. I hope you have a good night, my friend. Rest well and God bless you and your family. That's for Mount Sparrow. Thank you. And then she says, Cash App. Come on. Cash App is free. I'll look into that. She's also saying Spotify, they have a free program. So I'll look into all of that. Thank you all for being here. Remember that the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. Good night. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Judy May, for the information. We'll see how it does. Good night, and God bless you and your family. Thank you, Judy May. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. Thank you. We'll pray for the return of your rooster. Either went home or something happened. Hopefully, it's the lighter of the two. Yep, praying for them. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, so long. Good night. God bless you all. I'll be praying for everybody. Pray for Judy May. Pray for Mount Sparrow. Pray for Judy May said, you're welcome. And then Mount Sparrow says, yes, Cash App. We'll look into that. All right, we'll get rid of that. And Squirrel and everybody else in my YouTube family, Grandma Lynn and whoever, Hope to see you all in the next one. Till next time. So long. Good night. Goodbye. Good Lord willing. I'll see you tomorrow. Because tomorrow's never promised. You never know. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. God bless you all. I'll be praying for everybody.